All things of value come with a cost. And this cost, it's essential because without it, there's no triumph. There's no victory. It's what separates out those who really want something, the determined. Why do triathletes compete? Why do rowers row, runners run? At a competitive level, it certainly isn't because it feels good physically. It's quite the opposite. They endure a lot of rough situations, a lot of painful training, because of a tiny light at the end of the tunnel. And that light is how you build upon your self-worth. It's how you define what you're capable of. And success cannot come to be without adversity. How you handle yourself in those adverse situations, that is what defines a person. That is how you build your legacy. There will come a time when it hurts, when you have to ask yourself if it's worth it, and consciously avoid quitting and turning to an easier approach. Remember, anyone can run downhill, not many people can run up. And the interesting thing is that trophy is usually at the top.
We have to ask ourselves, why did I fall? Why did I fail? We have to look ourselves in the mirror and truly ask ourselves that question. At night, we have to close our eyes and really ask ourselves that question and dig for that answer. I'm sure at some point in time in your life, you thought that you had the best idea ever, and this idea was gonna change the whole game up. And when it came time to implement that idea, it didn't work out so well. It failed. Didn't quite go the way that you wanted it to go. So what do you do next? Do you blame other people? You say it was their fault, that they didn't get this done or that done? Do you blame the weather? Do you blame objects? Do you blame things? The first step is you have to blame yourself. That's just the first step. Step 2 is you have to think about what you could do better. Where at that point in your journey of training for that thing or preparing for that goal could you have optimized your time? Optimize your efficiency. Maybe you could change up your whole strategy. Whatever it is, you really, really deep down have to ask yourself, why did I fall? I cannot answer that question for you. I can't. Everyone's different, everyone's idea is different. So I challenge you, the next time something did not go your way, think about how you can improve. Because that thought process is gonna strengthen your mind and energize that creativity so the next time you implement something, it goes better. The only thing you need to focus about doing is improving. If you are improving, you are taking steps backwards. So challenge yourself and think about, why did I fail? And what could I do better?
3 things. 1, you can always be worse off than you are. 2, suffering is temporary. And 3, when you wake up tomorrow, having given up will be far more painful than anything else you could have done. Everything in life is temporary. There's a quote that's gotten me through many tough times in my life. And it's that pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. Oh, and how true that is. I can still remember the times in my life where I know I had more to give. That stays with you. But how bad your 2K test hurt, how bad you wanted to sleep before a final exam, the pain in your body during the final stretch of a race, that all dissipates. That becomes pretty meaningless looking back. It's the results that matter. It's the results you remember. Because when the hurt is over, right, the struggle's gone, you either did something great or you didn't. That's when things fall into place. The hell you experienced was simply a vehicle taking you to your destination.